Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we are going to talk about Iran, the U.S., and a surprising entity within the United States kind of taking up for Iran. So, one of the common things that has occurred on this channel is we've consistently pointed out that U.S. media likes to call different groups Iranian proxies, but they're not really proxies. And we've hinted to this and made it very clear at times that Iran doesn't actually have control over these groups. They have influence, and that's a big difference. It turns out that the U.S. intelligence community has come to the same conclusion, albeit, 2 years too late, I guess. But they have recently discovered that Iran has kind of been telling their non-state actors to chill out. And their non-state actors, they've just been doing whatever they want because, again, it's influence, not control. It's worth noting this for a number of reasons. One, it's accurate. It's something that we've talked about for at least 2 years on the channel. The other reason it's important is this information coming out the way it is kind of leads me to believe that the United States is doing everything it can to avoid a direct confrontation with Iran and is probably having very frank discussions with them. It would not surprise me if the United States had a shared interest with Iran when it came to the removal of certain elements of leadership in these non-state actors that are harder to influence. That seems like something that might be likely. And then there's the question that came in. Now that this news has gone out, a couple of people have asked, do you believe the U.S. intelligence community on this one? I mean, yeah. Honestly, can you think of anybody else that would be better at determining whether or not a state had lost control of its non-state actors? I mean, nobody has more experience at it, that's for sure. I do believe that this is real. I believe that's an honest assessment on their part. And I think that it coming out now in the way that it is indicative of them trying to avoid a wider conflict. Again, the information itself that Iran doesn't have total control over its non-state actors. I guess it is new for the U.S. intelligence community to acknowledge that. But, again, we've talked about it for years on the channel. That it's just been very poorly framed by the media, and this may be a situation where the U.S. kind of believed its own propaganda, and I don't believe Iran ever had the amount of control that is sometimes indicated. I don't even know that they ever tried to have that much control. But I think the U.S. intelligence community acknowledging that Iran doesn't have that control, I think that's probably a good thing for keeping the temperature low. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.